This improv story is based on the idea man misses bin day, let the story commence. Craig ran out as the bin lorry was driving away. Ran down with his bin. It was a general waste bin. Now, I don't know how things were used to, but here in Glasgow, they pick up the general waste bin every 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And Craig went like that. Well, right, so I've got to wait. Yes, 3 weeks. The recycle plastic, 2 weeks. The recycle paper, 2 weeks. The recycle glass, maybe 2 weeks. Might be fucking longer. Might be a month. Can't remember. Brown bin every 2 weeks, something like that, right? The general waste every 3 weeks. It's to sort of encourage you to, I'm assuming, to put your stuff in these other bins, recycle. So Craig went like that. All right, okay. Okay, so that's 3 weeks I've got to wait. My bin's already full. So I've got to put, for the next 3 weeks, any general waste that I've got that can't go in these other bins, I've got to put them in bin bags and just sort of leave them out there for the foxes to get them, for the squirrels to get them. Mess everywhere. I have to do that. Right. And that'll teach me, is that right? Is that right, Glasgow City Council? This is what Craig was thinking as the bin lorry was driving away. It's his fault. It's his fault for not being there on time. But Craig thought to himself, right, so you're thinking then that'll learn them. That'll learn them. I've got to have that out and then there'll be rubbish everywhere and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And Craig went, well, I've got a situation here. I don't want a rat problem. Because with a rat problem, you get a black death, the black plague, the bubonic fucking plague that killed a third of Europe's population in the something hundreds problem. Rats it did it. Carrying the bubonic flea. I don't know if that's true, but who cares about the truth anyway? We're post-truth. Finally. And Craig went, all right, so I have to just sort of leave them out. Now, I've got an idea for you. Again, Craig was just thinking this as he saw the bin lorry driving away. I've got another idea. How's about fuck yous and fuck the lot of yous everywhere? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my cardboard boxes and I'm going to shove my general waste in cardboard boxes. And I'm going to hide them within the cardboard and paper bin. And I'm going to take other general bits and bobs that I know kind of get recycled, like a fucking toothbrush or some sort of carry-on like that. Multiple things like that, like that, something like that. And hide it within the plastic recycle stuff. And the paper one. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Because I'm gambling on the council no paying the workers enough for the workers to care. I don't think the workers have got the time to look in every bin and go, well, it looks like paper and cardboard here, but we better have a right good look through it. Okay, that seems all right. And check there. Okay, just going to take that out there. Just take a lot of that out, and we'll just check a wee bit further in. Right. Okay, that looks like lift them out as well. Have a wee look in there. Wait. there's a toothbrush in there, in next to that box there. Right, what it is, take that out. We're going to get the tablet out. We're going to have to type up this report. So we'll just dump all that back in. There we go. Just take a picture of the toothbrush. There we go. Didn't work. Hold on. Right, good. Okay. And just upload that, put that on the tablet, and then we'll do that. That's it. And then what was that address again? Right, okay. And so we're not going to take that back. I'm going to give him a sticker and I'm going to send him an email. We'll do all that for every fucking bin on every street that we are collecting for the day. Craig thought, I'm going to gamble that there's no enough money, there's no enough time, nobody can be fucked in that. That's what I'm going to gamble on. So I'm just going to hide my stuff in amongst that. I don't care that it doesn't get recycled or not. I don't care that plastic stuff's mixed in with the paper and all that, because I don't think any actually happens. Or at least it doesn't happen as much as we'd like it to. I don't think that this lovely paper gets all recycled in a very careful manner. I think it's 50-50. I think there's too many actual incompetent people out there who aren't being devious like I am, but they're just incompetent. And I just like, I don't know, you just chuck that in there. I think people have got like fucking sellotape and all that just chucked in with their paper. They don't really know, they don't really care. Enough that these recycle places just go, that, just chuck that, just set that on fire. Set that on fire. I think the plastic stuff's put in a different bin. It used to be plastic and paper in the same bin. I think now they're going like that. We're going to recycle the plastic. They'll probably recycle the paper stuff, but the plastic stuff's a lie. I think they're just going like that. We're going to recycle the plastic and the cans and all that. We're going to recycle that. We'll put that in a separate bin. Shite. I think they melt the lot of it. I don't think they give a fuck. I'm going to put... that's fucked. Craig just went like that. Right, you know what? Took all his stuff out the general waste. Went, all right then. All right. Emptied it like that. Right, cool. See all the new stuff he had? See that? In with the cardboard. In with the cardboard and paper. Just sort of wrapped it up. Did all that. Wrapped it up. Nobody's going to know. Next time, the bin. Okay, we had this story already. Like, if they tip it into the back and some stuff kind of falls out and they have a look and there's that, are they really going to go like that? Oh, there's a metal thing there. There's a... Fuck. Private company, maybe a private company deals with the recycling. The council pays them to take it away. They're not going to care. They're not going to care. If fucking John, there's John empties my bin, thinks Craig. Cardboard goes in and he sees a pair of scissors fucking fall it. What's he going to do? Take all the stuff back, put it back into the bin? Write up a fucking report? There's not enough money. There's not enough time. The workers won't respect the fucking company because they know that the cunts at the top are earning mega bucks and they're earning fuck all. They don't care as long as they can get away with it. As long as I can get away with it, thinks Craig. As long as they can get away with it. As long as the fat cats at the top of the companies or the fat cat councillors gone on their fucking jollies with on the public purse. Out in their jollies to America to find out how to build roads or something. Gone on some fucking trip to Chicago that cost fucking 50 fucking grand for a week. Best hotels, best fucking seats on the best fucking flights to find out for Chicago how they are sort of like then policing properly and all that. Doing all that shit with our fucking money. They don't care. As long as they get away with it, they get away with it, I get away with it. Fuck the lot of it. It's a game. The whole thing is just a game. It's the same. It's the police. The police. Don't hate the police. It's a game. Just try and get away with it. Enjoy the game. Craig was thinking. See what you can get away with within the confines of your own personal, private ethics. The law's not for you, it's for other people. Anyway, so bin day came. This is Craig. Craig was thinking of this. This isn't me. Craig waited. The bin came. Lorry came. Picked up the paper and cardboard and all that bin. All his shite, had all sorts of shite dumped in it in boxes and all the rest of it. You saw it getting tipped out of the back of the lorry. He was like that, just curtain twitching. Tipped in. They didn't notice a thing. They went to the next bin. It's like 2 bins at a time. Dump. Next one. Dump. He got away with it. He got away with it. He got away with it. Got away with the fucking lot of it. He had some other bits and pieces left there. Wee bit of rubble. Some other shite that might be a wee bit too tricky. You know what he did? Put it in a fucking rucksack. Put it in a backpack. Went for a wee walk. Residential area. Wait until he got to some, wee lane or something like that. Like a wee lane. Waited till night time. A wee lane just like that. Chucked the bag like that. He had a microwave. He wanted to get rid of it. Thought I could well, might go with this. The dump. Could take it to. Will that go in the general waste bin? Maybe no. He looked up. Please do not put electronics in the general waste bin. Okay, cardboard that is then. No, way too much though. No, general waste. Put it in the general waste. Put it on top of rubbish. Then sort of put it in a bit of box and put rubbish on top of that. General waste for next time. That got tipped in the back. He got away with that. Batteries. There was a car battery. It wasn't even his car battery. He just saw it lying outside. He thought, I'm going to chuck that. I'm going to see if I can put that in the cardboard one. It wasn't even his. It was lying out there. Picked it up, put it in his cardboard bin, made sure wrapping it with cardboard, and watched it get tipped into the back of the lorry. Got away with that. He got fucking. He's hooked. He was hooked. Then one day, he was getting a new fridge. And he was getting a new fridge. And he hired a man with a van. He looked up, man with a van. Just needs something delivered somewhere, put somewhere. A fridge, want you to take a fridge somewhere, up to the dump. I'll accompany you. Right, okay. The guy helped put the fridge freezer in the back. And they drove towards the dump. Craig was paid for the van. It's all done. Craig went like that. To the left up here. Go with that, but the dump's just up here. To the left, to the left. To the left. You heard me. We're driving this way, right? Going this way, right? Where's the fucking dump? Where's the dump? Where's the fucking dump? There's another one for you. People actually getting it 3.8 and fucking on Google. Actually fucking rating a dump. Right, so ready to go up there, right? Up to the dump. Good dump that, by the way. You just chuck it right in. Chuck it. There's a good picture there. It's a good dump. So they're ready to turn in, right? Ready to go up. Up to the dump. Craig went like that. Just take the left, take the right. Right, just keep going. But the dump's there. Keep going, keep going. There's a fridge freezer in the back. Keep going. I don't think you can get in this way, son. Craig went like that. Just keep going. Keep going. Where is it you want to go with this? Keep going, mate. Right. Right, man. What? And he took it on a wee, wee wheelie sort of thing. Went, where is it we're going here, son? Craig went, do you want paid? Or would you prefer not to have any money? What's your preference? To be paid or not to be paid? That is the question. I want to get paid, but what's going on here? You're not going to kill me, are you? No. We're dumping it here. Just dump it next to that bin. Dump it there. But the dump's just up there, son. Dump it right here next to the bin. Just dump it there. I don't see what you're doing. And then Craig explained the whole thing. He said, fuck them. Craig went, fuck them. I want to dump it next to the bin. First of all, I want to dump it in this park, which is whatever that is. I want to dump it there. It's called fly tipping. Right? I know what fly tipping is, and this isn't right. It's been skint, right? Is that right? Because that's what you will be in terms of your payment today, that is, if you don't do this. Is that right? Would you rather be right and skint or wrong and loaded? The guy said, I money. Dump it there. And I want it dumped next to the bin. It doesn't matter if you dump it next to the bin, son. You're not allowed to do this. I know, but that's why I want it dumped next to the bin. Because it looks like I think that if I dump it next to the bin, then I've not done anything wrong. And I think that will piss off whoever has to collect it. or whoever walks past this, they'll look at it and go, ah, look at them, they've dumped it next to the bin as if that makes it all right. You know, you see people, they dump like some sort of wee scooter thing that the Wayne doesn't want anymore next to a bin. I'll put it next to the bin. I can't fit it in the bin, but if I put it next to the bin, then that makes it all right. You know, I've not just left it out. It's next to the bin. If I dump it next to the bin, it looks like I think that's all right when I know it fucking isn't. But they'll think that I think that, and that'll kind of wind them up a wee bit. And the guy said, son, you can't take this out on people. You got to get in touch with the council and say, can you change it for 3 weeks to 2 weeks? The General West. Craig went, I'm too far gone now, mate. This is different now. This isn't about right or wrong. This is about what I want for my life. This is about something bigger and more universal than these earthly things. This is about something higher. This is about experience. Son, I don't know what you're on about anymore. Are you on that? No, I'm not. And I'm not mental either. I've never been more clear in my mind about anything than this, than my mission, my quest, how I feel. The guy said, no, son, I'm not sure. We're taking it back to the van, man. The dump's just round there, son. Craig went, I'm not helping you. And then Craig went like that with money. So, there's your money. There's another tenner. Son, I'm not sure. Another tenner. Son, is it? Another tenner. Son, you don't need to be giving me this money. It's just no right. Another tenner. Look, son, it's right there. The dump's right there. Another 20. Hey, well, if I'm going to do this, you should move it away because you're going to... There's another 20. Where are you getting this money for anyway? There's another 20. Right, well, we better hurry up then. And they dumped it there. And the guy left. And the guy said, now, don't you tell anybody about this. Craig went, why would I tell anybody? I'll get into trouble. My plan is to evade capture. It's the game. That's you in the game now, mate. You're not a civilian anymore. You're now in the game. If you never watched like The Wire and stuff like that, you are now in the game. You're a player. No. You're a player in the game. You're now not a civilian. You're in the game now. And as they got in the van, you're now seen as a target, a soldier. They drove past here. Back. Up here. That guy there stepped in front of the motor and went, yeah, hold on. And Craig went like, just take it easy. The guy went like that. Son, I'm not cut out for all this. I was meant to retire two years ago. I'm no, just stay calm. You're in the game now, mate. And the guy came up to the door and went like that. What were you doing down there? And Craig went like that. Well, we're doing what we were doing. And the old guy went like that. Son, to him, I'm not looking for any trouble here. Craig went like, well, you fucked it now. And Craig went for his gun, and that guy pulled out his gun, and fucking, what was that? Like, sideways like that. Cunts fucking started running down there. Them. Sideways like that. Like that. Craig drove like fuck, crashed into this cunt, kept driving. Craig was driving now. Wanna know why he was driving? Old cunt had been hit. The old cunt took a bullet to his neck. Craig was like, apply pressure. Son, I'm dying. Apply pressure or you will die. Son, Mary, is that you? Mary, I'm coming. And Craig went like, stay with me now. Stay with me. You stay with me. Craig drove all the way to the big hospital, dumped him outside. Ambulance folk ran there. Craig went like, you take care of him now. You hear? Y'all be taking care of him now. You hear now? I went like that to the paramedics. Put a bullet right through the fucking head of one of them as a warning to the other one. That's what's gonna happen to you now, see? If you don't stitch him up good and proper, see? And then Craig went up the road and thought to himself, right, you know what? I'm out the game now. Burnt the van, took the van, dumped it somewhere and burnt it. I went, you know what? I'm out the game. That's it. Next bin day, he put the cardboard in the cardboard bin. The plastic and the metal in that recycling bin. General waste that doesn't go in the other ones. Glass was in the glass one. And organic stuff in the brown bin, which is what it is here. He's like, that's me out. I'm out the game. Just then, as Craig was putting the bin out, just in time for the bin lorry to come. And he just got there on time, with the general waste bin, so then he all start all over again. He managed to get there on time. Bin lorry guy went like that. All right. Is that your general waste there? He had a look in it. All right, another bin. Craig went, aye, I think you'll find it's all in order. And the guy went like that. Is that you at the game now? And Craig went, aye, I'm out. And the guy went, you don't get it. It's blood in, blood out. You don't leave the game leaves you. And guy went like that. Say goodnight, princess. And put a bullet right there. And then shot his face a few times so he didn't get a open coffin, wake thing for his mama to say goodbye to him. Face so fucked up. Open casket. Couldn't get open casket. Cause his mama couldn't pay respects, say goodnight, sweetheart. Face is all fucked. You see? And then he put him in the fucking trash, and he never got found anyway. So it didn't really matter about the face, cause he got thrown in the garbage. on a garbage fucking pile. And as they were driving away, that guy said to his colleague, that guy's trash, garbage. The end. He said he was trash and garbage, just like the garbage you got in the back anyway. Except he's human garbage, trash. Funny thing is, some bits of that were dramatised, but most of that was actually based on a true story. It is a true story. It is a true story. How do I know? See the old guy that got taken to the hospital? I watched him come in. I was there for what do you call it? I cut myself again on that. And he got taken in, and I spoke to him. I had a few moments to myself with him. As the doctors nurses rushed off to do stuff, and I said, what was this? What happened here then? He told me all about it, told me everything. Including all the other wee bits that guy wouldn't have been privy to because he wasn't there. But he told me that Craig had told him what he'd done and all the rest of it. I think I did actually say that. He told him everything, remember? And the bit after it, and the bit that came later. Because he was a fortune teller and he's good at predicting the future. Because he's old. He just knew. He said to me, I bet Craig will end up getting, like trying to leave the game. You can't leave the game. And he'll end up getting put in the back of the bin lorry. Because I'm old and I know how these things play out. That's not actually happened yet. So it's a true story that's actually, it will be true. And I said, listen, then you can't get out of the game either, so I should really put you to sleep. And I put a pillow at his face. He was fighting fit, by the way. It took about 10 fucking minutes. The nurses, the doctors came in, they saw it. And they let me do it because I like that. We've actually got quite a lot of like higher priority fucking stuff to get on with. There's like, Waynes have come in, they've had accidents. No, this old cunt who's going to die in about 5 years of natural causes anyway. And he's brought it on himself for being in the game. So they were just like that. Kind of, right, we'll be back in maybe 10 minutes. Check up on how you're getting on there. Because there'd be other people overhearing. I did that. I killed him. Frees up a bed, the under pressure NHS. So I freed up a bit. I did my bit. So if you are related to that guy, he chose the life he chose. He chose to be in the game. All he had to say was no to the money, but the money's just too fucking enticing. He chose to be in the game. He chose.